Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So we already know that in Ultra Space Time Summon number 12, we're going to be receiving a brand new sparking legendary Super Saiyan Broly, as well as Metal Cooler. But now the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have finally tweeted out gameplay of the two. So let's check it out right now.
Kakarot! I'll put you out of your misery. I am a devil.
You will find, however, that my strength is far superior. You don't fight form.
Hey, honey!
Move it! That is what you get for being cocky.
Now that we've seen the gameplay, let's actually break down what they can do. So, starting off with Broly, it says, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly is coming. Broly's special skill arts, Barrier, nullifies attacks and sends enemies to long range. Barrier also reduces damage taken and buffs special move attacks. A staunch defender for your Sagas from the Movies team. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this Broly actually does not sound half bad. Like, he doesn't bring anything super unique because we do have a character that has that barrier, I guess, ability as well, which is Android 17. But at the same time, it's still good because one, it knocks your opponent away, and two, from the gameplay at least, it seems like you're able to actually follow up after you use that barrier. So that's not bad. Now, I think the only thing would be that when you use the barrier, if it'll actually, you know, completely nullify, I will say, ultimate attacks. Because it would be kind of nice to know that you have the ability to defend yourself against an attack like that. Or could you even imagine if it could block Rising Rush? If it could, that's a really, really good ability. But apart from that, it also says that it nullifies attacks and sends enemies to long range. Plus, it reduces your damage taken and buffs special move attacks. Now, of course, obviously it's good to just have, you know, or to be able to receive less damage in general. Obviously, try to avoid damage, but if you get hit, be able to take on more hits. But at the same time, to buff special move attacks. Now, when it comes down to this, I hope it's not just for Broly. I hope it's a whole collective team thing, because if that's the case, then it kind of, I'll say he'll be overall a really good defensive unit, because he'll be there to, you know, tank hits and power up the rest of your team. I could live with that. That's honestly not bad at all. And even at that, it's still, like, I'm just thinking about it, it's still kind of weird hearing that this Broly is going to be a defense type. That just doesn't even sound right. I mean, he's strong, he can take hits, but it just doesn't sound right as Broly. You know, this aggressive dude who's always screaming Kakarot and going on the offensive, but I digress. And then next up is Metal Cooler. So it says, Meta Cooler, they still need to change the name, but anyways, Metal Cooler is coming. With HP regen and defense, Metal Cooler is a must for Lineage of Evil teams. Heal abilities and character attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions with main ability. Use the cost of enemy strike and blast arts when they use them. Analyze and eliminate. Now, obviously I did say that out of the two, I'm most excited for Metal Cooler. Main reason is because one, he's finally coming into the game, and two, because he can help out Lineage of Evil. Now, before I even get down to, like, you know, what everything, like his breakdown, I should say, the main thing on my mind is this Cooler needs to be a red unit. And I understand we do have Gogeta, we have Goku GT, and now we have Ribrianne, but we need a red unit, or at least personally speaking, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I personally believe that Lineage of Evil could really make a comeback if they were to get a red unit, because they don't have any type of protection, I'll say, against that, or be able to utilize that to their advantage. So if Metal Cooler is a red unit, then we finally have, or hopefully we'll have, a well-rounded Lineage of Evil team. Because again, Final Form Cooler is a blue unit, Final Form Frieza is a yellow unit, Chilled is a purple unit, and Fourth Form Cooler is a green unit. So if we get Metal Cooler as a red unit, that'll kind of, you know, solidify all bases, hopefully. But That's just my own personal take on that. But to the actual breakdown. So for starters, I'm actually really happy about this too. It seems like he's also going to be a regen unit. So that's good because again, being able to, recover your HP is good. However, it does make regen seem like they're gonna still dominate for a while. So I think after Metal Cooler, they should probably calm down on some regen units apart from, when we get like Kid Buu or whatever. But it is cool that he is a regen unit and it shows defensive. So I don't know if this is also going to be a defensive unit as well. If he is, it's not too bad, but it is what it is. Also, we get to see his moves as well. The first one, although I'm fairly certain that they're going to rename this for this game, but the move is called You're Stronger Than I Expected, which is that kick and then like that shockwave that sends him flying. That's the name of the move, but I'm fairly certain that they're going to rename it for this game. I kind of figured that that'd be something that he would have, but special ult though is Lock On Buster, and I did predict that that would probably be like what we got, if not Supernova. So I'm really happy about that. Like, it looks really, really cool in game. But apart from all of that, it shows he's able to heal his allies, clear attribute downgrades, and abnormal conditions. I like that. I seriously like that. Now, granted, it doesn't seem like regen really has to deal with that, because at the end of the day, you still have Zamasu and you also have Cell. So, like, Zamasu obviously can come back to life after he gets knocked out once. And then Cell is just an overall powerhouse. Not only that, we also have, Slug, who just hits like a freaking tank. So I don't really think like attribute downgrades hurt them too much, apart from, I would say, paralysis. I don't think poison will do that much, and obviously faint is just absolutely horrendous, but I digress. Either way though, he seems like he's going to be a well-rounded unit. So I'm actually like really happy for Metal Cooler. Oh, and on top of the fact he's able to raise the cost of your enemy's strike and blast arts, entirely down for that. Because again, depending on how much it raises it, will determine how long your opponent will potentially be able to combo you. And of course, the shorter the combo that your opponent lands, then the quicker you're able to get back on your feet. Truthfully speaking, I'm really, really hyped for Metal Cooler, in the comparison between the two. But again, we can only tell how good these units will truly be when we actually get Ultra Space Time Summon number 12, which should be dropping, I assume, in the next few days. But with all that being said, I do want to know, are you guys hyped for the new Legendary Super Saiyan Broly and Metal Cooler? Let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.